The beginnings. The first vacuum cleaner. In 1901, Englishman Hubert Cecil Booth invented the first successful vacuum cleaner. The machine worked well and was popular with rich people. Booth's cleaner was so large that it had to be pulled along by a horse, and 6 people were needed to operate it. The upright vacuum cleaner was invented by an American named James Murray Spangler in 1907. Spangler realized that his asthma was made worse by dust and wanted to find a more effective way of sweeping. He made the first upright vacuum cleaner with the help of a pillowcase tied to a broom handle and an electric pump. Spangler sold the patent to his cousin William H. Hoover, who improved the inventions and started a very successful business selling vacuum cleaners. First washing machine. A washing machine was made in about 1677 by an Englishman named John Hoskin. Fellow Englishman William Bailey made a more effective version in 1758. The first mass-produced washing machine was invented by an American, Alva J. Fisher, in 1907 and was called Thor. The first microwave oven. The Raytheon Company in the USA began using microwave ovens in 1947 to cook food commercially. The idea came from one of their scientists, Percy Spencer. He had been standing near a microwave tube and noticed that a chocolate bar in his pocket had melted, although he had not felt any heat. The first home microwave appeared in 1952 and cost $1,295. First refrigerator. People used to pickle, smoke, dry, and salt food so they could store it. The first form of artificial refrigeration was invented by William Connell, a Scottish scientist. During the 19th century, some households began to use large boxes filled with blocks of ice, and the first electric fridge was made in 1913. It was called the Daimler domestic electric refrigerator and was used for home use, although it was very bulky. Refrigerators did not really become popular until after World War II, when the design was improved. The first pop-up toaster. Charles Street, a US mechanic, invented the pop-up toaster in 1919. There were toasting machines before then, but they had to be washed carefully all the time so the toast didn't burn. Strite worked out a way to put a timer and springs into the design. His first toasters were the large machines used by restaurants, but in 1926 he launched a smaller version called the Toastmaster.